This is a Japanese guy knocked down by Jet Li. And this is the action movie he directed 30 years later. So there are two ways to know Kenji Tanigaki. A stuntman, that guy you've seen taking a beating in many classic Hong Kong action films. Or the action choreographer and director who poured fresh energy and imagination back into this genre. Back to the beginning. Why did Jackie Chan change his whole life? How did the years inside Donnie Yen's stunt team shape the way he builds a fight? And how did a Japanese outsider end up carrying the future of Hong Kong action on his shoulders? The key lies in his passion and efforts. Like many Jackie Chan fans, Kenji fell for Kung Fu very young. The first time he saw a snake in the eagle's shadow in elementary school. Then hooked on martial arts and action cinema for life. Right after high school, he made first trip to Hong Kong. Went straight to the set of Mr. Canton and Lady Rose. Found Jackie Chan and told him he wanted to join the Jackie Chan stunt team. Jackie turned him down.
But Jackie Chan movie, 1 year, 1 movie みたいなことを言っていて、つまり今は香港にそんなにアクションがあるわけでもないし、香港でスタントマンするのはすごく難しいと思う。
But the rejection didn't crush him.
日本に帰って頑張れって言われてるのに、よし、俺は香港でやってやるっていうね。
After college, he packed up and moved to Hong Kong. Alone. To chase the dream for real. He started at the bottom. Background extra, stunt double. If a job had a fight in it, he took it. And it paid off. He was put forward for the Hong Kong Stuntman Association and became the first foreign member. On Drunken Master 2, he was just a face in the crowd. But Jackie Chan still remembered him.
こうやって現場入ってこうでこうやって見てこう僕の見てで僕なんかもうこうやっててで俺がこう来るからお前ロックっていう風にこうねジャッキーは指導して。
And for the first time, Kenji got to watch the master direct action up close. After that, you can spot him all through the great Hong Kong action films, on camera and behind it. Usually as the henchman who takes the beating, the hidden gunman in Time and Tide, the gang foot soldier in Goodbye Mr. Cool, the man chased down and worked over by the cops in Killzone, the villain Donnie Yen takes out with a spear in Flashpoint, the fighter trading blows with Jackie Wu in Fatal Contact. The poor guy who slams into a wall and dies in Swordsman. He squared off with nearly every generation of Hong Kong action star. And every fight added to what he knew. You may have noticed one name keeps coming up. Donnie Yen. The man who actually changed Kenji's fate. His teacher, his comrade. After Fist of Legend, Kenji joined the cast of Donnie's TV series Fist of Fury. Donnie really admires him. From then on, he was part of the Donnie Yen stunt team. Then came the hard years. On Legend of the Wolf, the money ran out. Crew members started leaving. Kenji stayed for the whole shoot. On Ballistic Kiss, a financial crash made it worse. Kenji worked as Donnie's assistant for almost nothing, cutting footage and handling post. By the time they made Killzone, Kenji was running the core action design. Years side by side gave them one shared eye for a fight. Kickboxing, mixed martial arts, ground grappling. Fast but heavy with real impact. It showed off everything that made Donnie dangerous. And it gave audiences a fighting style they had never quite seen on screen. Flashpoint pushed it further. Every punch lands. You feel it. They dropped the fights into more dangerous spaces. And took street MMA to a new level. That was the peak. Donnie's body and Kenji's choreography, both firing at full power. Donnie taught him all of it. But he also allowed Kenji to go find his own path in Japan. On Shinjuku Incident, Kenji worked as co-action director, bridging Jackie Chan's crew and the Japanese set. This cooperation finally earned him Jackie Chan's praise and recognition.
你啱啱過嚟香港嘅時候啊，你好居啊。不過咧，依家咧依家你都算做得幾好 ，very good, very good.
But the work that truly made his name was the Rurouni Kenshin series. He took the ferocity and the technique of Hong Kong fight choreography and declared it inside the Japanese Chanbara sword film. And he redefined what Japanese action cinema could be. He built fights that matched the wild, stylized energy of the original manga. Fast, sharp, clean. And brutally practical. Spectacle and power in the same frame. Across 5 films, Kenji turned the series into the peak of swordplay action in Japanese cinema history. But surprisingly, he chose to stay in Hong Kong and picked up the banner of its action cinema on his own terms. In 2021, Raging Fire brought back the real thing. Hard. Grounded. No tricks. Then came Twilight of the Warriors, Walled In. The action design blew up. Every fighter has his own signature move. Kenji found the sweet spot between real martial arts technique and comic-style exaggeration. And it finally brought him the prize he'd been chasing. The Furious is where Kenji goes all in. Here he steps up as director to make the action film he has always pictured in his head. The goal isn't only great fight scenes anymore. Action and story, both working, both landing. Working with action choreographer Kensuke Sonomura, he built the film out of close-quarters grappling, weapon work, long-take fights, multi-man brawls, all of it driving toward one idea: the raw, stripped-down reality of a fight for survival. A kid who grew up on Jackie Chan and Hong Kong action films. Years of grind. Years of sacrifice. And somewhere along the way, he took the soul of that cinema and folded it into an action style all his own.